Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Hit that subscribe button because this is a whole vibe we have here. Today I'm going to be presenting to you this beautiful Rango canvas. I first had to start off with mixing some greens to create the perfect green for Rango's face. You didn't want it to be too limey, not too pale. And then I'm going in with just like the most Hawaiian blue I could find for his shirt. I know it's red, and my sister pointed out to me very clearly how red his shirt is in the movie, but for purposes of making it my own canvas, I wanted to make it blue. So I told her to suck it. The sunglasses turned out pretty cute. So for those, what I did is I took a yellow for like the inner half of it, and then just took an orange on the outer top portions to create that hue effect. Oh, baby, baby. La, la, la. Okay, so we're going to create a bunch of little dots, a bunch of little tiny flowers, and some petals. This looks so fast, but this took 4 or 5 ever. I mean, look at that. It looks like I spent maybe 5 minutes doing this. No, I did not. You hit that subscribe button yet? If not, you should move your thumb a little bit down and to the right, and then press that button, the red one. The shirt a little more. I took the leftover paint I had from the inner portion of Rango's eyes and the little cigarette, and I used it to lighten that up. And then I took some orange for the cigarette and his eyeballs, the inner parts. And then this also looks like it's so fast, so easy, just a breeze. But that detailing took probably an hour and a half. What really sucks is when I got done with the painting, I looked back at it and thought, I really would like to do more detail. I'm working on like the scales and his face. So when I do my next Rango painting, I'm going to focus on that. But it just was so time consuming to do all the details. And I do work a job as well. So I just really had to focus on minimizing this painting to not be like over a week long. Now here's where the little crap storm comes, because if you look, we have a blue background to start, but we're going to end up changing that. So it's pretty much worthless to paint the blue background. Don't know why I did it. Well, actually, I do know why I did it. I originally was just going to have the canvas be one solid color with Rango in the middle to really highlight Rango, but then I decided it was too basic, too plain, too boring. We needed to switch it up and add a background. The inspiration photo it was like a SVG file. It had bats in the background. You can find it on my Pinterest under arts and drawings. So I didn't really want to do bats, so I ended up deciding on like a little desert scene. Do think in the end, Rango's hat turned out really well done, so it was worth the wait by the time I finished with it. Next up is the background. For the background, I'm going to be using different shades of orange, red, yellow to create different layers of the desert. I used this super cool neon paint I got from this tiny, cute mom and pop shop in a nearby city. It's an art store, and it's a neon paint that I just love, and it was so cheap there. I looked it up, and it was like $10 on Amazon, but they sold it to me for $4. What a steal. And it's so vibrant when you apply multiple layers. Just love it. And I'm going to be using some apricot for this layer. This is going to be the mountain background, the farthest back. I don't know if it's relaxing me talking the whole video, or if it's just more relaxing for me to just shut up. So I'm trying to find my little niche right now, so bear with me as I'm going through this little journey. I'm using a small square shaped brush. However, I would recommend using a small detail brush for along Rango's face so that you don't mix in with the black lines like I did. You just know that I was not wanting to switch brushes, and as you can see, I signed my painting because I thought I was done with it after doing the blue background, and then I decided, no, that looks bad, let's change it. Okay, we have to change the color now and get a different layer, like I said. So I'm picking this lighter orange, like clementine color, to create little hills now, hills of sand. Another point at which using a smaller brush would have been such a better idea. I just feel I get territorial in my small brushes. Not like territorial, but I have so many of them, but I don't want to use them because I know I'm going to use them. And I'm going to need a lot of them for whatever I'm doing. So I just tend to force myself to use bigger brushes and try to get in small areas like this. What is life without, little challenges that you just throw at yourself? Doing a second layer because that 54-cent Walmart paint is just not going to do it itself in one. Also, if y'all's Walmarts are not charging you 54 cents for this paint and you somehow are getting it cheaper, I would love to know that. I'm just curious. Or if it's expensive, I mean, I'd love to be blessed today. I'm very genuinely curious how much that paint is in other states or if it's just a flat rate of 54 cents. Now, I can't tell if this yellow is a little too close for comfort to the yellow on the shirt, but it's not. It's a little bit darker, so it ended up working, but it's a little yellow. I don't know if I've ever seen sand that's just pure yellow. It is what it is, though, and then I used some reds for the leftover blue spots. Here's a progress photo when doing Rango. And when we finished it all up with some Mosh Podge, this is what the finished look ended up being. I really hope you enjoyed today's time lapse, and I hope you have a wonderful, happy rest of your day, and maybe consider coming back. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, home dog. Bye-bye.